from the city of brotherly love. MLB The Show has baseball from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Boston Red Sox and the Philadelphia Phillies. Interleague baseball comes your way next. Alec Asher gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
And he lays off ball 4, and the leadoff man is on to begin the ball game.
And that's just an incredible job at the plate by the leadoff man there. Not only did he make the pitcher throw a ton of pitchers and bust his tail, but he also won the battle and earned a free pass.
Stepping up now, Xander Bogaerts. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. Nobody out, runner on first. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
That's a good pitch right there. If that's any indication the type of night he's going to have, if he's able to locate that two-seam fastball, they're going to have trouble hitting him.
Chopped weakly to the left. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, when he's going good, there are very few guys as fun to watch as Hanley Ramirez. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Hanley Ramirez. And Ramirez able to hold off on that one, but he still trails in the count. It's 1-2.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
2 out here and a runner at second. Popped high in the air. Galvis coasts under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Rick Porcello, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we're watching a guy who's the reigning champion of the Cy Young in the American League last year. He's the American League Cy Young Award winner. That speaks volumes to his stuff and how he gets himself ready for games. He's always prepared. Lineups are afraid of him. And regardless if he's having a good outing or not, the stuff carries. So I want to see him have a good outing today.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Benintendi going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Well, Matt, this lineup's been scuffling from top to bottom. You don't see it very often, but they need a spark. One guy to step up, get hot, and maybe the rest can catch up. But right now, they're really struggling.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. One out, nobody on. Takes a knee-high fastball. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Now, this is lined into left field for a base hit.
Well, that's a good sign, him getting the base hit. He's been struggling quite a bit. He's in the two-hole, going to get some good pitches to hit. Maybe this is a start of him getting hot.
In now, Maikel Franco. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt.
Pretty standard pitch sequence right there. Just how you draw it up in a perfect world. Jump ahead 0-2, and then you toss a changeup in the dirt to get him to chase for a strikeout on 3 pitches. If only it were always that easy.
Standing in now, Tommy Joseph. And he puts it on the ground to second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia with no score. Ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And he just misses with a curveball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Phillies. And I'm looking at third base at Maikel Franco. Talk about making plays. He can come in, make the bare hand. He dives to his left and right, and a tremendous arm to complete the play. This kid's special.
Here's Brock Holt now. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Chopped weakly up the first base line, but it gets foul. One and 2. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
2-2 is a changeup that misses. 3-2. Andrew Benintendi waits on deck. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Here it comes on 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So coming to the plate, Chris Davis. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Davis will round first and make his way to second now. And the Phillies are able to get things started with a leadoff double. So the double puts him right into scoring position here to kick off the home second. And as our graphic will illustrate, in terms of team rankings, he's currently second best on this Philly ball club in that department. Digging in, the switch hitter, Andres Blanco. First at bat for him in this one, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark for the year. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now a pickoff play at second. Don't want to forget about him. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, time for a majestic defensive alignment for the Red Sox. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Holiday. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Stepping in now, Aaron Altair. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Phillies strand 1. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Now at the plate, Blake Swihart. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
The pitcher, number 22, Rick Porcello.
Into the box, Rick Porcello. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Davis comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Dustin Pedroia. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is under it. He makes the play and in the inning. Down in order go the Red. Digging in now, Alec Asher, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Betts on the run. One down. And with that, we'll give you a quick look at our current standings in the AL East.
Ready. Galvin.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-1, here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Bogaerts is able to get there. Throw on to first, and Porcello's looking good here. 2 away.
Up next for Philadelphia, center fielder Odubel.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Porcello gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Holt is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 1 thus far. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Sent on the ground out to second. Blanco is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, right fielder Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Again, he sends it out of play. Once again, a 3-2. A little bouncer. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, this guy's got good stuff.
Now
He held
batting,
him to no hits for a long time. To get a little dribble or
Hanley
start your offense
Ramirez.
going, though, that's a positive, believe it or not. Finally in the hit column.
Here's Hanley Ramirez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Runners on first with 1 down. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
1-2.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ground ball right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
After that single, now we're first and third. This is where he's got to bear down. I love the shutout, but this is going to be one of those times. If he gets it, it's going to be in this inning that decides it.
Into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. 1-1 pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
To 2-2 now.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
And this is popped high in the air back behind short. Galvis ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Brock Holt. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Herrera on the run. And the inning is over. Boston strands a couple. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Michael Franco gets set to start out the inning. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Bradley is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance?
19.
Tommy Joseph. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-1. Here it comes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a bouncing ball hit to Pedroia at second. Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 2, Chris Davis.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Chris Davis. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order through 4, still tied 0-0. Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 2-1 on its way. Hit on the ground, but foul. A little tapper. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes on 1-1. A high fastball is in there.
1 ball, 2 strikes, McCown.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a cold third strike. And that's the second out of the inning.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So digging in now, Rick Porcello. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Hops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Blanco will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Home half of the 5th coming up, and we still have no score. So stepping in, Andres Blanco, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Hard hit toward the hole. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
8-game streak. He's swinging the bat really well.
Catcher, Ryan Holiday.
Into the box now, Brian Holiday. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here it comes on 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a bunt attempt here. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And they won't get him as he's able to advance from first to third on what would certainly be scored a throwing error.
This could have been much worse for the first baseman here. He goes up for the throw, leaving his feet, and exposes himself to a potentially devastating collision because the throw was down the first base line. He's lucky he didn't get taken out right here.
In now, Aaron Altair. Here's a high pop-up. Calling for it, Holt. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration. Popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
Now in the box, Alec Asher. He flew out in his last at bat. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, you got 2 runners on scoring position, 1 out. Good thing you got the pitcher at the plate. You got to attack him just like a normal hitter. You can't give in right now.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, you know, AL pitchers must love pitching in NL ballparks because all of a sudden they're only facing 8 legitimate hitters in the lineup instead of 9. Kind of makes you wonder why any free agent pitcher would ever decide to pitch in the AL, doesn't it?
Into the box now, Freddie Galvis. 3-1. Here it is. And this one will be out of play off to the left. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Smoke toward the hole. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
RBI base hit here in the 5th inning. That's the first one to bring a run home. We're seeing quite a pitcher's duel today.
Stepping in now, Odubel Herrera. Hit hard to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball after this. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And a swing by Pedroia as this one's on the ground out to short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Digging in once again, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Altair is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
Now batting,
Here's Mookie Betts. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Boy, man, he's making this good team look silly. He's about 1 pitch away. I mean, 1 good strike from getting all the way through the 6th inning, shutting these guys down. Really nice job.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Another 1-2 delivery. Curveball that time, not even close.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here's another 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Striding in once again, Maikel Franco. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And the pitch on 2-1. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Pedroia has it, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
now batting, first baseman, Tommy.
And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he'll scramble back to first safely.
Up next for Philadelphia, left fielder, Chris Davis.
Standing in now, Chris Davis on a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and the Phillies open up a 3-0 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Here comes Sox manager John Farrell on his way out to the mound, and that's going to be all now for Rick Porcello. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Stephen Wright, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Stephen Wright.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the box, Andres Blanco. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Now batting, catcher Ryan Holiday.
Ready once again, Brian Holiday. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the side. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 3-0 Philadelphia. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. It's on to the 7th inning now with the Phillies out in front, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez. A hit in 2 tries so far. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1.
Well, they've really struggled here. Now, I know this is the first game of the road trip, and maybe they're not comfortable in the surroundings yet, but this offense has got to get it going.
Grounded back up the middle. Fielded by Galvis. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ready for another chance. Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1 and 2.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, now they wait to work the count. This is a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. The 2-2 one more time. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still down 3-0. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Altair. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
The pitcher, number 49.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alec Asher. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand.
Play ball.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Phillies.
Here's Daniel Nava now. His career numbers against Stephen Wright, he's 1 for 2. 1 out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 1-2, here it comes. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogarts at short for a base hit.
Oh, my goodness, Matt. A relief pitcher getting a hit? That's just not the way it's written up.
Number 13, shortstop, ready, Calvin.
In now, Freddie Galvis. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Oh, he dropped that bunt in what I call the Bermuda Triangle, in between the third baseman, the pitcher, and the catcher. About 45 feet down the line, and nobody's going to have a play. Great execution.
Standing in now, Odubel Herrera. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Third baseman, number 7.
Ready for another shot now, Maikel Franco. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. Slow little grounder left side. Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it 3-0. Oscar Sanchez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Oscar Sanchez.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Oh and 2, here it comes. And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, catcher Blake Swihart.
And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. In there, 1 and 2 now.
Well, they're running out of time. It's the 8th inning. They got to get some runners on and maybe come up with a big home run. But 3 runs down to the 8th. They got to execute. The outs are a premium.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. 1 and 2, here it comes. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Right.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today.
Please.
A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line, out of play, so that'll move the count to 2 and 2 now. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this.
Tyler Thornburg comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't had a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Got him to go down swinging there. Tommy Joseph becomes the first out in the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Andres Blanco. Lifetime numbers against Thornburg. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Swing and a looper to left. Coming in is Benintendi. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. We'll see the former MVP Dustin Pedroia when we get back. We've played 8 full. It's the Phillies 3 and the Red Sox nothing. Back in the city of brotherly love with Major League Baseball on the show. Into the box, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he pops him up back behind second base. Galvis is there for it. 1 away.
The shortstop, number 2, Xander Bogaerts.
Now to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. Galvis comes up with it. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out.
The batter, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Grounded foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Strike 3. Good night, Boston.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Alec Asher takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Oscar Sanchez works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs on only 2 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game SEPTA trains on the Orange Broad Street line are available at the Patterson Avenue station, and extra C buses are available directly outside the stadium.